Chad is the place to be. Every day at 7 p.m. turn on your TV. You might see some things that you never see, but at the end of the day, it's reality. We talk about things that's good and bad, but it always stay good when you're chatting with Chad. We got spirit, got soul, got up with the things, but you'll always be happy with the joy he brings. He's one of those guys, he's one of a kind. Any problems that you have, just keep them in mind. Before you know, he'll be there right by your side. It's almost like he's a spirit sent from the sky. It's the chatting with Chad. It's the chatting with Chad. It's the chatting with Chad. It's the chatting with Chad.
The Chad with Chad Show.
Hi everybody, I'm Chad Jones with the Chat with Chad Show, and I am joined by my wonderful panelists, and they are...
I'm Maddie. I'm a radio personality from We Are the City Radio.
I'm Lisa. I'm a radio personality also with We Are the City Radio.
I'm Veronica. I'm a manager.
I'm Tara Guy. I'm a radio personality with Rainbow Radio on Street 93.3.
And I'm Levelhead Croc, a hip-hop artist and also an anchor on We Are the City Radio.
Today's topics are straining from relationships to religion to gay marriages and so forth. What is your view? I want to know all your views on why do you think relationships do not last long?
Communication, I think, is the number one. And we've had this discussion a lot on our show. But communication and
Trust.
Selfishness.
Selfishness. I
Definitely.
want to know.
But also insecurity. Like a person's own insecurity will disrupt a relationship as well.
So what does that mean? Define that for the people that.
It means being afraid or being scared or being always thinking that someone's doing something that it's just your mind working on you. If you let your mind work, just
But
work on
it can also be deja vu though. Because, if you went through something in a relationship, you can kind of pass that on and then carry it on. So that can play a big part in it.
You can't take a past relationship and bring it into a new relationship and think that everything is going to be okay.
That is a good point.
That sounds like that's in the perfect world, though.
Right.
I mean, everybody will take what happened in the past and bring it with you in the future. I don't care.
Right,
Yeah.
but
It's hard.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't, just because this last man cheated on you, you can't expect that everybody's going to cheat.
But you're going to be cautious about it too.
I mean,
You're going to be cautious about
the
it.
thing of the matter is, if we all would learn to listen to our instinct, because our instinct tells us a lot of stuff. Like when you meet someone, your instinct will tell you this person does this, and you know you don't want that. But when we get emotional, we talk ourselves out of it, and we say, "Oh, they're not really like that. They're like this," and then 5 years down the road, you find out, bam, they're like that. Exactly what you've been telling yourself. So it's really a lot if we would learn how to trust our own self, our own judgment, and our instinct. And I came up with an equation though. It's called instinct plus emotion equals wasted time. So stop wasting your time. Take your emotion out of it. When your instinct talks to you, listen to it. Take the emotion out of it. It's just like in business. Because if your instinct talks to you in business, you're gonna say, "Oh hell no, we're not going to make no money with that." It's the same thing. It's the emotion that kills you. That emotion will kill you.
So is that prevalent among women? Most women?
No.
They are.
No.
Because
I feel because of the simple fact men have the same doubts and they feel different, but they express theirs different.
Right.
They will hold theirs in. They'll wait until
What it is with a woman, a woman is quick to be on emotions. That's how she expresses through emotions. She don't express. We express it through thought. We'll sit there and ponder on it, but we will still go through it, regardless of whatever the case may be. A woman is going to let you know. And let you know, and let you know.
But that goes back to communication, because the woman is communicating, and y'all sitting there thinking,
it's not.
We need y'all to talk. We don't need y'all to listen. We need y'all to talk.
So how you gonna say you don't need us to listen? That's the main thing. A lot of women say.
No. Listen, but don't just listen.
Pay
Verbalize
attention
as well. Verbalize.
And recognize, even if you cannot change the situation, just be like, I understand that. Let us know that.
Why can a woman not adapt?
We do adapt every day.
Oh, so she looks at
It's impossible. So suppose we do listen and comply with what you're asking. we're validating these.
Or we
I
might not
mean,
be
if you are
masculine.
complying and you are doing what the woman asks of you, and she's still not happy, then maybe that's somebody you shouldn't be with.
Exactly.
Right.
But then you might then they'll be considered as a dog, or you treating her bad, or you're not getting
No,
no
you
chance.
just
You're
get
not
up and
perfect.
leave.
Yeah.
You leave.
Well,
Look,
it don't depend on you got.
if you're not happy with what I'm doing and you're not happy with the strides that I'm trying to make in this relationship,
Maybe I'm just not for you.
then I'm not for you. Then you need to find somebody that's happy with.
What if the shoes
Who
on
you
the
are.
foot?
But you know what? The big thing is everybody have this picture painted that we have to have
Right.
this
Cause
ideal
Hollywood.
man
Yeah.
or this
Cause
ideal.
Hollywood.
Everybody put everybody on a pedestal. Well, I want my man to give me this and this, that, and other. Then you get with another man and he might dog you out and he might do
You have
something
to-
worse. But the whole thing is order for us to be happy, we have to be happy with ourselves.
First.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. But some people can make it happen too. though.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
I don't want my hard working money that they taking out my check. Hold on. I don't want my hard work. I'm working hard and I'm paying him child support. I don't want my bread to go to him and he's standing in line for some J's.
Hi guys, my name is Randy Rose, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the wand. It's very simple, and I love using it. It's my favorite new tool, and I'll show you guys.
Back with the Chat and Chat Show, and I hope you enjoyed the first segment where we're talking about relationships. Now The second subject is child support. Many are really, I want to say, suffering behind this epidemic. It seems as though child support benefits the child but kills the father. Why is that so? Why? This is what I want to know. Why is it that most men loathe taking care of their children in a monetary way?
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm a father, a father too. And I feel that no one can tell me how I should support my child, regardless of what the case may be. But at the end of the day, if the child didn't come from you, it came from the mother. So me and the mother have to work together as a team. So a lot of people that goes through that situation with child support is because they can't come together. It's not dealing with the child, it's between the mother and the father. Now a lot of guys will sit back and say, well, I'm just gonna pay this money so she can shut up, which means she being the mother, not the child.
And from a woman's perspective, I would like to know, why do a woman file child support on the baby's father?
Well, let me answer.
Tell me that.
Hold on, let me.
Why do they do that if the father is being competent in their fatherly duties? Why? What is it? Is that bitterness or what is it?
It's bitterness.
It's bitterness.
It's bitterness.
It has to be.
If the father is taking care of the child,
He don't need to pay child support.
And all of a sudden,
Right.
17, 18 years, or 16 or 17 years, they finally decide to file child support. What is that about?
Well, you know what? Let me say one thing. Child support can be used as a tool in different ways. Because some people file child support just for financial statement, so where they can say, if they don't have a job, well, I'm going to make him, which the man's supposed to take care and provide for his child no matter where he's at, no matter what it is. But some women do it just for a financial.
And some women do it just to get at the man, or you find that some women will get the child support check and buy hair.
Yeah. I mean, look, when you walk into the elementary school,
New car.
Yeah. But listen, I have to speak for them mamas too, because it takes a lot to raise a child. And all at the same time, if I'm paying all my bills and then I get this check in and I want to spend this on something else, that's what the hell I want to do. So don't be mad.
What if y'all was in the house together?
No, not y'all though. I'm not in.
I'm just saying if they was in the house together, like you would still, if he was paying the bills, you would still go out here and buy that hair, or would you put him within the house together?
Oh no, I will buy my own.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm paying all the bills and all my money's going to taking care of this child, what's coming in,
feel justified to do that when specifically the money is for the child?
Well, the money can go, okay, let me tell you something. It's like this here. If your child is in the house with you and your lights is on, if the lights go off, it's not going to go off on her. It's going to go off on the whole house.
Right.
So
that's
what they
child
want, it's not about her doing it's about what she do with the money, how she take care of her
no matter how much
responsibility.
child support you get, it'll never be enough.
It should be child support. It should be a class of child support with a minor of money management.
Exactly.
I don't see why it's such a big deal. As long as the kid is taken care of, well, so what?
If I get child support,
Well,
if my child has a haircut, is eating healthy,
Good
has a
clothes,
roof over his head,
everything.
and the money that you sending extra, that's behind the, like the money you're sending is not what's taking care of the child. But the money I'm taking care of the child, the money you're sending me
It's like
is
reimbursement.
supplementing me.
It's kind of,
It's
because I gotta pay
supplementing.
bills
So,
all day. We buying stuff.
I have a child,
You shouldn't get child support. Like if you're like your son's father, like if he paying you child support, you shouldn't go out and buy hair or nothing like that. You shouldn't.
But
go
how else do you
I
think the child
don't feel like
help?
that. If
I
I get child support money, it's gonna go.
How else
on
is
the
the child being taken care of? Before you send the child support, rent has to be paid.
Of course.
Like
that's why you work. You work to
I
pay.
work, and the money
You work
you
to
send
pay.
me-
No, you
My
work to
point-
pay. You work to pay your bills.
No.
You work to pay
So-
your
so
life, your
you-
utilities.
saying that he
That
should-
child support. That money that you
So
work.
if I'm supporting him, if I'm supporting him all right, I'm
If
supporting
you
this
want
child
work,
all right.
if you want the,
And
if you the mother that you claim to be, and you out there working and you grinding, your money that you getting, that goes towards your bills and everything like that.
Exactly.
That child support that he is paying goes for that child. So that means the money that you get, because you on the grind and you doing this and you working, then your bills are going to get
I don't
paid.
agree.
Anything
Exactly. I
additional
don't agree.
that's going to
So
come
you
on the
don't
child.
I don't agree
Oh,
because
okay.
let me tell you something. I'm a hustler. If I want to live in my car, I'm gonna want to live in my car, but I have a child, can't live in my car with my child, okay? So I got to take care of him a certain type of way. And for me to take care of him a certain type of way, I'm going to need some help. And if I'm paying rent right now, my rent is $800 and I get child support.
But why you getting child support and everything like that? Because some people, like you said, is bitterness. Sometimes a woman might not, they might get into it, or they baby daddy don't want that. I'm working on child support. And then they get the child support and then they go buy bundles of hair. That's not support. That's not supporting the child.
First of all, what really, I'm sorry to cut you off, but from the beginning, know who y'all having sex with, know who you having a baby with. Because if you're having babies with a hood rat, you're going to give child support to the hood rat and she going to go buy bundles.
Right.
But if you with a woman, be with a woman.
Straight up, that's two different things. But what if the shoe's on the other foot?
What if
the shoe's on the other foot?
And I can comment on that because my oldest son lives with me, but my younger son stays with his father.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I can say, if he's taking care of my son, he's paying the rent, my son is fed, my son goes to school every single day, looks nice when he goes to school, my son is taken care of, and the money I send actually gives him a couple of extra dollars for him to do something for himself, I don't have a problem. And the money I send lets you get a haircut, and lets you do something extra because maybe you're paying all of these bills and maybe you can't afford to do things for yourself.
But then that's his shit. If I'm paying child support to my son's father and I'm paying child support, I don't want my hard working money that they taking out my check. Hold on. I don't want my hard work. I'm working hard and I'm paying him child support. I don't want my bread to go to him and he's standing in line for some J's. That's not what I'm working for. I'm not working for you to buy no J's. I'm working because I want you to go out and buy my son some J's or buy him clothes or something. That's child support, not J support.
Yeah, that right there goes a different way.
What I'm saying is, not everybody is my son's father has been in jail. He's not going to get a job making more than
But that's the choice. That's the choice.
It's also a choice that I made to have a child by someone that I knew was in that type of situation.
But you know what? Everybody don't start off as I'm just all together. It's a growing process. You know, when you was dating him while he was young, and when he got older, he might have been a better man. Right. So that's all about that person. At the same time, it's a lot of women out there get child support money, don't do nothing for the child, and put it all on them. And it's a lot of fathers out there that take care of their kid and don't get what they need. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really talked about on the topics of why they got deadbeat moms.
The system is set up for us to feel and be divided. If you really look into
when you're in that type of relationship with someone who is going to spend money that's not taking, like if we're talking about child support and you're not taking care of the child, that's something different. If you're not taking care of your child and you get child support and you're taking care of yourself to the best of your ability but not taking care of your child, that's something totally different.
I mean, because you have women out here that get child support and they don't do their child looking raggedy, but they got Brazilian hair.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, what the child looking raggedy.
With that type of system, I think it should be someone to come in and look at the situation and say, look, I'm looking at your child. He don't have a haircut. He looking skinny. He's not eating. Where you live? You're living in the project. I'm not saying that living in the projects is bad, but
but you know,
everybody has that.
A lot of people came up through that.
Exactly.
It's a growth process.
If someone's coming in the house, your house is dirty, they can look and see that you're not taking care of your child, then all of those benefits, whatever you're getting, because I know for a lot of benefits, you have to get child support in order to get food stamps, in order to get Section 8, and in order to get, it's not that you're,
it's a system.
The system is not made for everyone.
Yeah. With that being said, we'll be right back, people. Don't go nowhere.
So basically, it's not that you're being born homosexual. That is a choice. Like it's a choice to say.
It's not a choice.
It's a choice.
Okay, well let me tell you something.
everyday problems hurt us sometimes. Yes, they do. We must go through all the problems that we face, 'cause there's always some kind of problem every day. And even though when times are rough and it's hard to handle, and you feel pain gain in your heart from all the sorrow, and you feel as if this world is truly unfair, and there's not a soul who you even think care. And you may look at me and it might seem as if I'm fine, but the reason I wrote this is 'cause I'm going through a challenge every day like you. So don't feel left out, 'cause I'm going through it too. Hurt us sometimes, yes they do. Everyday problem hurt us sometimes, yes they do. Every day when I turn on the news, there's a new problem that we face. Senseless killing, or else Mother Nature is taking us away. Or some crazy fool has kidnapped somebody's child today. Even back then I wanted to take my own life away. But when we're tired of doing it bad, and when we're tired of feeling sad, when we're going on with life with a smile, we gotta maintain, we gotta hold on, 'cause every day is just another problem. Yes, they do. Everyday problems. Yes, they do. Everyday problems hurt us sometimes. Yes, they do. Everyday problem hurt us sometimes. Yes, they do.
Oh, everybody, we've been having a great time talking about various subjects. Now, the next subject on the Chat and Chat show, the very first panel discussion, is gay marriage. Now, gay marriage is not allowed in Texas, of what I'm aware of.
Yeah.
What are your view on gay marriage, homosexuality? What is your view of that?
Well, I say to each his own. I can't say if you happy, you love that person, it don't matter what nobody else think. It's about what's your heart, and everybody else will. It really don't matter to me.
I agree. I mean, if that was, that floats your boat, that makes you happy. I'm all about being, about somebody being happy. If that's, if that makes you happy, then go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like anybody's in the right to judge. You can't judge anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the authority to do that. So I feel like if that makes you happy, hey, go for
I
it.
think the point of you judging, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but I disagree.
Why do you disagree?
Well, I mean, it's from my upbringing.
What was that?
It's from what I'm being taught.
What was that?
Well, it's actually dealing with religion. I know that God created a woman for the man. And I mean,
That's what you
honestly,
were taught.
that's what I was taught.
Why do you think that's what you were taught? Did you?
Because I mean, I feel I'm for gay marriage. Of course, I'm a married lesbian, so of course I'm for it. But as adults, what people can't understand about homosexuality is if you're a true homosexual, like we talk about it on the show, that sometimes, later in life people will switch over, or, they may be in a bad relationship and make them might want to go whatever, but there are homosexuals that you're homosexual from birth.
So
And you don't know, by having children, you don't know what your child is, what they're feeling. You can't tell by just looking at them. Like you may see a little boy or something, you may be like, oh girl, he's a little feminine or something like that. But for the most part, you can't tell.
Yeah, you can't tell.
So do you believe that we were born? Do you believe that if you are a homosexual that you were born?
I believe that some of them, I believe that.
Nah, I feel that it's not that you're born. I mean, it's a choice that you chose. Like me,
No.
I was born a have-not because I'm African American. I'm a male. So
You was
basically,
born to what?
I'm a have-not. Basically, I'm coming into society with all odds against me. But once I become older, I understand that it's my choice to make me be a have or a have-not. So basically, it's not that you're being born homosexual. That is a choice. Like it's a choice to say.
It's not a choice.
It's a
I think
choice.
it's a choice.
Okay, well let me tell you something. Can you choose what you like food-wise? Can you choose if you like something or not?
Yeah, you can.
Of course.
You
You
can
have to
choose if you
try it.
like
You
it.
have to try it.
But you try it. But once you try it, can you say? That's what I'm saying.
But it's a choice.
Just say
You
it's
chose
no.
the truth. You chose the-
It's not true.
Your taste buds don't agree
I don't
with
like it. There's something I don't know. It's not a choice.
I mean, not in all cases. Like I have a childhood friend that grew up just like us. Football, basketball,
You just didn't know.
I'm gonna tell you, look.
He was looking at you. You didn't know.
I did, but see, that was my mind frame. My mind frame wasn't in that. But then he came up just like we came up. And I noticed when he came to start, when the Bone Thugs and Harmony posters went off the wall and the Brandon and the monitors started going up, and the 17 magazines, that's when I started saying, okay, well maybe it's something. Then that's when he transformed.
But guess what?
But I
It
asked
was
him,
always there.
but I asked him that. I
Yeah,
said,
what he
how long
said?
have you been feeling that? He said, I felt like I had it since I was birth. He said, but honestly, I had it in my mind that that's what I wanted to do. I had a choice because he was with girlfriend.
I think
You know what I mean?
it's a choice to
Come
follow
out to follow your heart.
what
Exactly.
you want. I don't think it's a choice because if you look back, who would choose
Who would choose it?
The things
They used to
that
look down
happen
upon
to gay people.
They used to look down upon
Yeah.
gay marriage.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
they used to look down on interracial marriage.
Yeah,
They
true,
used to
true.
be
I mean,
illegal.
for marriage, for gay, for anything, at the bottom line, at the end of the day, it's a human rights situation. We're human. No matter if you agree with me or you don't agree with me, we're human. As humans, we have basic needs. We have the need to be loved. We have the need to have a companion. We have the same needs that everybody else needs, whether you agree with me or not.
I agree, but can I say this? I disagree on the aspect because when you say gay marriage, that's a bond. Now, when I look at it, you might have children that's involved. Now, if I seen it where it's been a woman and a lesbian couple.
It is.
And basically, they have sons. I'm like, when she went in, they was married before with the man.
Mhm.
Now they're in the same sex marriage.
Okay.
And the sons was growing up.
Okay.
And
Would that taint them? Would that
it
make the
did. I'm
child?
gonna tell you why. Because when I coached, when the son came out there, he was like, he need to use the restroom, and he basically squatted right in there. This is a 6-year-old boy. Squat.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have the instruction. You know what I'm saying? Instructions.
Okay, but that's not because of gay. That's not because of gay or
it's not
lesbian. That's
of
because
that.
the parents are retarded.
It's because of the father. I blame the father, not the parents. I blame the father.
No, I'm in a lesbian relationship. My son don't squat, baby.
But
You stand up and throw your arm
hey,
around. You
good, and that's good, but not
That
all.
ain't on lesbian. That's on people.
In that case, I can respect you for that.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I can
on
respect
human.
you
My
for that.
son is a boy. I don't want my son to be a girl or be feminine. That's what people don't
But you
understand.
want him to follow his heart, though, right?
I want to listen. If my son would want to be a drag queen, he gonna be the most fabulous drag queen they have, honey. If he want to be a football player, he gonna be the most best. I don't care whatever he wants to do. I'm behind him because I love him. But
Right.
the thing of the matter is, we're people and we just deserve
Well,
the
I
same.
have
You
a
know.
question.
What's
Even
your-
though I am for, I don't have a problem with same-sex marriage, but do you feel like that if you have a boy, there are certain things that a man can teach a boy that a woman can't teach one?
I mean, I feel that, yes, I feel that he needs masculine in his life, and I have a lot of masculine friends. I make sure to keep, you know what I'm saying, because that's just me and that's who I am. But not everybody is, like I understand, like you said or whatever. But a lot of people, it's because we get a lot of flack. You know what I'm saying? Instead of people just being together and just saying, okay, like it takes a village to raise a child. People is like, oh, well, you're doing this and you're doing it. Instead of saying, look, let me help you. What can I do? You know what I'm saying? What can we do? How can we make this better?
People are always scared of what they don't understand.
And then that's a
Fear.
good point because,
Fear.
like I'm saying, the player that I have on my team, he talks about peer pressure because a lot of his friends, him even being 6 years old, you know, kids nowadays are a lot smarter. And they have peer pressure when he goes to school. It's like, oh, your mama, that's. And this is putting him in a box right now.
Okay, can I just say something about that? That goes back before. That goes back to the mom, whoever's having the children. If she's truly gay, if that's how she really feels and she just didn't come out of a bad relationship or whatever, but if you truly gay, if you are who you are, love yourself, go through, just be who you are. If she would have never had them children, she probably would have had the children in this same-sex marriage, because I had my child in a same-sex marriage, so my child doesn't know a father like that. He, like, what throws off children too is when they're from a mother and father, and then the mother or father goes with another.
Okay.
Like, that could throw you off. But if you're born into my son, you can ask my son.
Wait a minute, but isn't that, if you say, if they brought into this here, you're not teaching them the other way. So it's like when they get out there in society and they see a mom and a father, they thinking, well, something is wrong. So so that's like the good and the sweet.
It's all about, I mean, when you have kids, the whole thing about it is teaching them anyway. So you got to teach them. You have to teach them whether you like it or whether you don't like it.
How do you,
I
what's
just
the approach?
I
How
sit
do you
him down
to
and
your
I
child
tell
and
him, I'm
them?
like, you know, mommy is, we're two girls, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you know, some people don't like that. Some people think it should be a boy and a girl, or some people, you know, and some people think it could be two girls
It's the
or two
same way I was
boys.
in my house.
You know, like I sit down and I talk with him. I'm like, but you know, this is how mommy feels, and this is what but I try to prepare my child because of people who's gonna come at him or whatever they're gonna say, and I want him to be armed to fight
Do you
back.
make him let him know that it's okay that if he decides to do something different than what you do, like do you sit him down and say,
Oh yeah, oh definitely. I mean, you could be whatever you want to be. You could do, not do whatever you want to do, but yeah, you know, like definitely, you don't have to do what I necessarily do. You know, like it's just like if I was a doctor and I wanted him to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to make him be a doctor. You can't force somebody.
So
You
the
can't do
moral
that.
to the story is that if whatever you feel in your heart, follow your heart, because the only thing gonna make you happy is what you feel. So
I respect people for who they are, but as far as on the topic, I know, like I say, just my upbringing.
That's your,
It's just
Well,
my
but that's
structure.
because, that comes again to like people do not spit in the air, because the same thing, like you don't want your child to date outside the race, or you don't want it's the same thing. You cannot control you can't control. All you can do is educate them and teach them.
that's a
True.
whole other subject.
That's a
But
whole
that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, but you cannot control. You can't spit in the air and say my child's never gonna do this because that's what they're gonna do.
They're gonna do
You
it.
know?
yeah, but
So-
you know, as parents, when we grow up, our kids are raising up, you are doing the best thing that you think you can to help your child to be the better person that they can be. Now, as they get older, they start to develop their own mind, and it's out of your control.
Yeah,
so,
but-
as a parent, how do you sit back and say to your child, "Oh, that's what you want to be"? Oh, well, all right. Well, I know I didn't teach you that. That karma is like, you know, hey.
No, but that's the thing. The thing is, you can't teach your child to be gay or straight.
Do you want to teach your child to go into a direction that you know is going to be hurtful? It's been hurtful to you, and I'm pretty sure it's been hurtful to a lot of people who choose to be in same-sex relationships. Do you want to tell your child, look, yeah, it's okay for you to do this. Yeah, they're going to beat you, they're going to spit at you, they're going to do this. But that's okay, as long as you believe in what you believe in.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go nowhere.
That's why I say it's all about interpretation. Because I don't believe that a loving God would allow somebody to burn for eternity. I think it.
Without your smart mouth, drawing in you, kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy. Don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. And you give me all of you. Oh.
I was born in a Baptist church. I was raised in a Methodist church. Then I chose to go back to the Baptist church once I was out on my own. But the thing about it is, I have met with different people from different religions, whether you're Catholic, Muslim, you know, everything. And the thing about this was funny to me, and I do research, is that we all worship one God. But the thing about it is, it's like if you look at his levels, you got God, and you have the Son that's under there, what's Rastafari, Jesus Christ, etc., etc. So that's where it comes into where it can kind of be mixed up. I mean, I'm a Christian, honestly.
So, with that being said, will gays burn in hell because that is what?
No, I mean, because the Bible says that if you just accept Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, you will come into the case. I mean, just because if somebody is a homosexual, you know, I'm doing sin too.
Thank you.
So I mean, it's almost the same. I mean, no sin is greater than the other.
Because I have a friend. A friend of mine, he's very into religion, and he teaches his daughter that, you know, basically homosexuals are going to hell, whatever. And I look at him and I'm like, okay, that's fine, I could take that, but can you take you coming with me because you have premarital sex? So why don't you tell her that? Like, teach her that. You know what I'm saying? Teach her that as well as what you're teaching her
That's
about
the
this.
thing about religion that kind of kills me. Like me, I don't never tell. I tell a lot of people I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual.
Me too.
Because there is a difference.
It is a difference.
Religious and not be spiritual.
Right.
You know, spiritual is natural. Religion is rules. Is it's a box. Yeah, it's
Religion
a box.
is about
Is it
interpretation.
It's definitely a box.
It's definitely about interpretation.
You know, I look at
How
it.
so?
I look at it as whenever you go into church and it's Sister Johnson on the first pew that's there every Sunday in her dress and a big hat. You know, just because I went to the club, I went to whatever the Gatsby on Saturday night, and I just went there the next morning to praise the Lord and give Him His worship and His honor. She would look at me differently because I'm walking in there. But God is when the Bible didn't say there's going to be attendance sheet. He's not gonna say, "Oh, you was present here in church 300,000 years or whatever the case may be." He's gonna say, "You know, you accept me for who I am. You didn't deny me, so I'm not gonna deny you in front of my Father." That's what it's at. But a lot of people look at it so different, mix it up.
And
Mix
Sister
it up.
Johnson needs to know Jesus was with the Jezebels and everybody else. He wasn't in the first pew every day. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna take that, whenever you go somewhere, you know, you don't have to. You're not gonna switch on and off and be somebody at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just be yourself. You take it wherever you go. You know.
A lot of people they abuse religion. Like Christians, a Christian should not absolutely just downgrade another person. If it's somebody on the street, a lot of Christians be like, you need to be in church, or you ain't got your life right with God. You know, that's not the walk that you're supposed to have. The walk.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but the problem is with me with certain religions is that they teach. This is just my observation. They teach that all bad people are going to burn in hell. Fiery torment. And me, my personal viewpoint is I don't believe that.
That's why I say it's all about interpretation. Because I don't believe that a loving God would allow somebody to burn in hell for eternity. I think you may be in a place that you don't want to be in, but as far as literally burning in hell, I was raised that I was going to burn in hell.
God has all power.
That's how I was raised.
So do you believe that bad people are going to literally burn in
Like
hell?
I believe in hell.
I think hell is all, the people that's going to be in hell is already in there. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, right.
That's how I look at it.
They live in it. Hallelujah.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I agree too.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Even within the different Christian religions, there's some, I don't know how to explain it, but like I was telling Lisa the other day that my grandfather is a Pentecostal preacher, but my grandmother, his ex-wife, is a Jehovah's Witness, which is one of the most religious that is.
Yes.
Looked down
upon.
But you can't do nothing in that.
But what people don't understand is that Jehovah's Witnesses, they're Christians.
Yeah.
We believe in Jesus Christ. We
So-
believe in God.
So when you say
Now I can't say they,
Do you
because I'm
believe-
not baptized.
you know,
But you study.
But I have studied, not now, but I have, as a child growing up, I did go to the Kingdom Hall, and I did, learn some things. But people feel like Jehovah's Witnesses are
This is
devil
bad
worship, like
people.
a cult. But we believe,
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
They do.
but we believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. We are Christian. I keep saying we, but they are Christians. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even within the religion is dispute. So that's why I say everything is interpretation. When you read the Bible, it's how
The
you
Bible is
interpret it.
But the Bible is interpretation. The Bible ain't,
It's written by
especially
people,
but especially
right?
like the King James version. What a lot of people don't realize or don't even understand is it's a cycle. Everything we've learned has just been cycled down from everybody. But who started the cycle? Who are we learning from? Are we learning from people who wanted to scare people by telling them that they're going to go to hell for everything, that everything's going to be whatever, so that they could control the masses? Because at the same time, back in the day, especially like the King, King James version? King James, let me just break this down for y'all, is the king of the damn country. Right. So basically, if I'm going to interpret this Bible and I want to put whatever the hell I want to put up in it, I could do it because it's my version of the Bible. Okay, but everybody is on it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why if you have smart enough people, there are different versions of the Bible that they can go look at.
that is true.
I do believe
It's all interpretation.
Right, that's what I read.
interpretation.
That's what I have.
Right.
This is a topic
It
that
is
can
a
go
topic.
over and on and on.
And,
Right.
I hope you enjoyed everybody, and we are done for today. And I see you soon. Bye, everybody.
It's the chatting with Chad. It's the chatting with Chad. It's the chatting with Chad. I know, times get hard. You better wipe your tears, give God all your needs. See, life is not easy, but times get hard. Keep your head up, stay strong, and have faith in God. He's straight out of detail, born and raised where it goes now. He came from the bottom, but look where he at now. Long as you believe, then you will achieve. Don't ever let nobody come between you and your dreams. It's the
Chad with Chad Show.